What's up, everybody? So I have a crazy video for you today. As you can see here, there are a lot of AI Lukes on the screen. Now, some of them are photorealistic. Some of them look a little bit funny. Some of them are actually pretty insane quality-wise. Now, this is a new software that released a couple weeks ago called Sora AI. Now, it's from OpenAI. It is like VO3 from Google that we did a video on previously, but it is a lot better in my opinion. And you can do cameos, so you get character consistency. As you can see here, there's Cowboy Luke, there's like Samurai Luke, there's Luke breaking into an office. There's a lot of different versions of Luke. Now, this is one of the coolest, and I really mean this, one of the most important things that's come out so far in AI. And I want to do a video on it for you guys, breaking down exactly how you guys need to be using this. I think that there will be people that make $100,000 a month with literally having a Sora agency, like just doing content for people with Sora. And so it's massive. Whether you run ads, I'm using this for ads, I'm using it for VSLs, I'm using it for content, I'm using it for a lot of things. So let's dive in, let's talk about it. So like I said, everyone's fighting over VO3 and Runway, and OpenAI just released Sora 2. Native audio, it does audio by itself, it does your voice, perfect physics, longer clips. They now have the storyboard mode as of like a couple days ago, and a feature so wild that it is breaking the internet. And this is also a social app, so there's a cool component there. We got access like a couple weeks ago, the day it dropped. And so I want to show you guys very quickly. So some of the cool things it does is physics. If you've seen these clips, which I'm sure you have, it does physics like insane, like better than a video game. Like basketball bounces, right? Water looks like water. Objects maintain their weight and their momentum and gravity and things like that. And so it's pretty mind-blowing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's quite astounding. Like if I show you a clip here, we'll look at the physics. So I have these of me walking out of a courthouse. Where's the one? Look at this. The audio on this one's funny, I think. But we'll see here. Oh, Samurai.
Is a strike. We don't clash, we redirect. With Kendo AI, you learn to do it with precision. Here, the prospect pushes away. Come to the objection. Handling dojo. Every not interested is a strike.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that it got the sound of the thing touching the board, you know? So it's pretty insane. Now, if you want to use Sora, all you have to do is you download the app on your phone. The web version actually doesn't work that well for me. Download the web version and make what's called a cameo. So you'll literally hold your phone, you'll say like 3 numbers, you'll turn your head, and then it's going to have your face and your voice saved. Now, that's just an overview. Now, here's the stuff you actually clicked on this video for. Here's how I'm getting what I just showed you really realistic, not the Samurai one, but the other ones, really realistic things. So it's all the prompt engineering as always, and here's what we found works best with Sora. So subject and character. So you always want to clarify everything. So physical description, clothing and accessories, age and demeanor, expression and mood. So for example, I was saying like at Luke Alexander, like make at Luke Alexander walking out of a courthouse. And it was making me look like I weighed 110 pounds. So I said, hey, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds, make me look more like myself, basically. And it works a lot better. And so you want to specify these, right? Here's a weak one, make a man. A strong one would be a confident 40-year-old in a casual blazer, warm smile, gesturing while speaking, right? You know, you got to be specific. Now, the primary action, so what's happening once you do a subject and character, the main movement or the behavior, emotional context, interacting with the environment, like the purpose of the action. The AI needs as much context as you can give it. So weak would be like a man walking. Strong would be confidently striding through busy office while reviewing a tablet, occasionally nodding to colleagues, right? Whatever you want. You got to like literally visualize this like a movie scene, and then you kind of just explain it to the AI. Environment as well. Same thing here. Like what time of day is it? Atmospheric details, background activities. You know, weak would be in an office. Strong would be modern, open plan, tech startup, blah, 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 right? Camera and cinematography. So this is a big one, really big one. Now, if you don't know anything about cinematography, you guys can just throw these into ChatGPT or Claude and get some details. But for example, if you want like movie quality, you want it to be shot on a red Komodo. That's like the movie cameras, right? So you have to specify and say, hey, shoot this on a wide shot. Like, so a wide shot is like a wide shot. That's what it means. On a red Komodo, make it ultra realistic. That's what I said for those like scenes of me walking out of courthouse. And so it looks like that. Or, fisheye lens, like very low millimeter frame. And then it's going to be that zoomed in fisheye effect. It will literally do what you say. And then you also have like slow dolly push up close, which is the camera like coming in really, really slow, orbiting around the subject. You can even say drone, like drone footage, and it'll give you overhead. Handheld follow shot, you have a little bit of movement. Static wide establishing shot, like a movie, like cinema. You got to be really specific here. So again, you can throw all of this into GPT. Then we have the visual style and the mood. So the overall look, cinematic, documentary, commercial, right? What's the color palette? Warm, vibrant, muted. What's the lighting quality? Dramatic, soft, cinematic, commercial aesthetic, documentary realism, vibrant, modern advertising, moody, dramatic lighting. Like you got to be really, really specific here as well. Now, audio, it does the character audio pretty well, but sometimes it messes it up. So sometimes I have to say, like, make sure the character consistency and voice are accurate to my cameo, is what I say, and it works really well. But again, very specific on audio. Entrepreneur confidently explains. And then I always put it in quotations. So whenever I say Luke is saying something and then like a reporter is saying something, I put it in quotes and I hit enter and I space it out. Kind of like the JSON prompting that we've done for the last couple months. I want to be like Luke says in parentheses, X says in parentheses. You got to be really specific. Pacing and timing. What's the speed of the shot? What's the speed of the overall clip? What's happening with everything? What's the transitions like? What's the overall rhythm? Slow motion, quick cuts, gradual reveal, rapid fire sequence, like bam, 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 bam. All of this, you got to really get creative here. And then output specifications. This is for your settings. You can go in and control this. Video length, resolution, whether it's landscape or vertical, aspect ratio, quality level, all of these things really, really matter. So let's give you some examples here. Pretty freaking insane, by the way, what you can do. So here's a product demo. Now, I don't have this video. It's in a Miro board, but this, you can see what it looked like. It was pretty sick. A sleek wireless earbud slowly rotates on a minimalistic white pedestal in a professional photography studio. Like, it sounds insane you to say this, but the AI, if you say sleek wireless earbud, it's going and searching its database, and it's like, okay, what's a sleek wireless earbud? What's it look like? Okay, this. Okay, light reflecting off metallic. Okay, what's it look like? This. And then look, everything that we just talked about in this video, premium commercial advertising style. So like a Beats audio, like kind of thing, right? Audio, satisfying magnetic click, subtle electronic hum, premium underscore building anticipation. Like, you can get really, 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 really in depth here. And it's quite insane what we can make with this. Like, guys, this isn't VO3. This is like an entirely other world of what we can do. Now we got cool stuff like cameos, like Jake Paul. Now here, what do we have here? Using your cameos. So this would, what you do in Sora is you hit @ so like @ Jake Paul or @ Luke Alexander. Confident female, that's so funny. Confident female CEO, modern office with city skyline backdrop, blah, 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 blah. And again, look, camera begins medium shot, then slowly pushes to medium close up, right? So the shot detail, the lighting style, the overall style, the theme, the background, the ambiance, color grading, what they say in quotations, this is what you have to do if you really want crazy output, okay? Now, finally, how to remove the watermark. You're gonna have watermarks. It's gonna say Sora, right? Go to this website, VMake, sign up. It's like $20 and use the watermark remover and just upload all your clips. You can do it in bulk as well. So all of your clips will not have watermarks anymore. Now, if you don't believe me about how crazy this is, I'll show you a reel that I posted that's purely AI. Look at this.
They work.
Yes, and I guarantee it does, or you don't pay.
Are the rumors true? Does Kendo AI actually make sales reps better?
It's not a rumor. We've been running pilots for months, and reps using Kendo are closing deals about 30% faster.
Is Kendo replacing sales reps?
No.
It gives
them superpowers to close more deals.
About making sales teams 10 times better.
Like, the face is a little bit off there, but like, dude, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy that this is technology we have access to for like $20. I also recommend Sora Pro if you guys upgrade. So anyway, short and sweet, super valuable. This is one of the craziest tech pieces that we have access to. This N8N, GPT, and Claude, and Poppy, and you can make millions of dollars a year. Okay, so I hope this helps. Go put this into use, and I'll see you guys on the next video.